Hi guys, welcome to Algebra's Greek number 4, multiplication. I've simplified grade 6 and 7 algebra into 10 videos which has helped many children just like you. I would advise you to watch all the videos because there are handy hints on all of them. Okay, we are looking at long multiplication, short multiplication, multiplication with zeros meaning tens, hundreds and thousands, multiplications with decimals and zeros, meaning tens, hundreds, and thousands, and then also negatives and positives. Okay, let's have a look at some examples. Here's the first example. This is long multiplication, which you do at school. Now, you can actually, there's the numbers that we're working with, okay? So you can cover these so that you can only see that. 0 times 0 gives you 0. 0 times 8 gives you 0. 0 times 4 gives you 0. And 0 times 3 gives you 0. Anything times 0 gives you 0. Okay, then you start with the 3. I marked it with blue. But there is a 0 there. So it's 30. It's not 3. So you need to keep the space. So you put down a 0 and then you start. 3 times 0 is 0. 3 times 8, here are the notes, 24. The 4 you write down. The 2, it gets carried over, the blue one. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus the 2 that was carried over gives you 14. 4 gets written down and 1 gets carried over. 3 times 3 would give you 9. Plus the 1 that's carried over gives you 10. There's nowhere to carry over to, so the 10 gets written down there as a whole. Okay, now we're working with the 6, but that is 600 and not just 6. Okay, so there are 2 spaces that you need to fill. You put in your 1, 2 zeros and then you start. 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 8 is 48. So you put the 8 down and the 40 gets carried over. 6 times 4 is 24 plus the 4 gives you 28. You put the 8 down and the 2 gets carried over. 6 times 3 would give you 18. Plus the 2 that's carried over gives you 20. There's nowhere to carry it over, so you write 0 and the 2 comes down like that. Okay, now you need to plus all of these together to get a single answer. I've used the color method. If you're not sure what I'm referring to, have a look at Algebra's Greek number 2, because that's where I explain this, where you have 0, 0, 0, that would give you that 0. You take another color, you have 0, 0, 0, and that gives you another 0. Remember, we are adding. Now you have a 0 plus 4. It's a 4 plus 0. It's only a 4. Plus, you can add a 0 because you have no pencils, 0 pencils, and then you add 1. So you have 1. Okay. Please refer to video 2 if you didn't get that. Okay, then you have 0 plus 4 is 4, plus 8 is 12. You put the 2 down, 1 gets carried over. Okay, there you have 8 plus 1. You take another color. 8 plus 1 gives you 9. This is just a way to keep your sum accurate. 1 plus 0 gives you 1. And then Is there any other numbers left? No. Only this one, so the 2 plus nothing gives you 2. And this is how you do this accurately. Remember, don't throw anything away. That is because of the numbers that you carry over. This is discussed. Maths is like sweeties. Don't throw anything away. Discussed in video 1. Okay. Here are some handy hints where you start on the right hand. As you can see, we did. Okay, you write under each other or you use the color method. As I explained to you, you use different colors so that you don't get confused or leave a number out. Now here's the shorter version of what we did. Okay, you're breaking up this number. You have 3,480 times 600. You have 3,480 times 30. And then you have 3,480 times 0. Okay, you're breaking them up in hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, and then you plus them together because they need to give you a combined answer. So, 0 times 0 is 0. So what do you see? When you're multiplying, remember I said we're going to look at multiplication with zeros. You actually count the zeros. 1, 2, 3.